You wouldn't be talking to me right now. Nah, you'd be bumping heads.
But hold on. But we gonna make a fiction. This is a fictional scenario. If you would have ran into me, and
I would have went up. You know it.
You would have robbed me?
Nah, I wouldn't have robbed you, Act.
I
would have got all over your ass though, man. You know, hey, look, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you.
I wasn't that fat then. I could run.
Look, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, man. Like I just told Adam and No Jumper, I was fake salty at you, man. I felt like you ain't owed me no public apology because I see what you created and what you started as. But for the people that didn't know, man, the world didn't know who I was. Just the streets, the trenches knew who I was. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was cool with that. But you know what I'm saying? You the very first person, as far as the journalist that pushed the narrative for everybody to figure out who I really was when they kicked Dirk Doe in. What that was, 2012, 13?
Yeah,
they put the murder on me. You had a whole little theory, whole little thing, right? I'm like, man, this motherfucker just put all type of shit on my name, man.
Hey,
and all the other journalists ran with the shit, you feel me? Yeah. You know right now to this day,
when I first did it, I was like, yo, I ain't never gonna meet these niggas. Like, that was the whole thing. I'm like, look, I ain't never gonna meet
getting that fuck them niggas. I'm finna talk about shit. I ain't gonna never see
I ain't never gonna meet
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, man. I was DMing you like a motherfucker on your ass. I'm steady deleting them. Every time I get mad, I think about like, man, I'm finna get on his ass. I'm like, man, no,
I seen them.
I know you seen them, but I'll delete them. You feel me? I'll delete them like, man, I'm talking too crazy. Let me go and delete this shit. I'm gonna just catch up with them when I catch up with them. You feel me? But I see what you pushed. I see what it was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't used to the cameras back then anyway. So like, I built my name in the streets, but I ain't know it was gonna go worldwide like that. So it was no way I could have been low key anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at you, man. Like I told Adam, I ain't mad at you. I just was salty at you for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? But the time went by. You done built your platform to a major platform. A lot of individuals want to be you anyway. So I don't do nothing but tilt my hat to you, man. But at the same time, you don't owe me no public apology. But at the same time, the narrative that you created and ran with, they still running with it right now to this day.
I thought it was the truth back then. I'm like, man,
they running with it, man. Like I'm like, damn, they putting all these murders and shit on me. I never even been arrested or charged before. I'm like, damn, you got me looking like an idiot, like a crazy ass, just kumbaya ass killer. You hear me? I'm
folks kind of slow for real.
Yeah, though. Like if it fucked my head up, I was salty at you for a minute, bro.
Nah, man, you was a demon, man. You was a savage.
I ain't no demon, man. Hey, look, the world finally got to see how I'm coming for real. They ain't even know I was that talkative, you know what I'm saying? But like when I sit down, just off of what you created, I had to do, you know, Adam, that No Jumper interview I just did not too long ago, that was my very first interview. They've been trying to interview me for years dealing with this shit, but I'm like, man, all right, they already pushed their narrative how they pushed it. So now I'm going to just go ahead and sit down. I think that was a 3.5 hours I sat down with Adam, man.
Damn.
Yeah, hey. The whole world fucking with the interview, though. They're like, man, I ain't even know he was that articulate. Like, Zoo smart as fuck. Like, because I never really talked to the cameras. You get what I'm saying?
Well, it got to be adjustment for, like, all of y'all. I mean, going from really being just street niggas to now, like, you know, this media shit is different, right? Like, you know, like, yeah, you don't have a nigga like me, and there's a million other niggas. Like, that's all even doing no more. There's a million niggas that's doing what I used to do.
Yeah.
But you, as somebody who was in the real experience, and then now coming to the point where now niggas want to interview and shit, and like now you're transitioning where like you're an artist.
Yeah.
That shit, like you have to change the mentality a bit, right?
No
like,
question.
What's the biggest change? We gotta get to my man here too.
I mean, you know, you just gotta keep yourself in your comfortability. Like at the same time, like I told you, I was scared to talk in front of the camera because I ain't know. I just really had to build myself to learn how to talk and know what to say and know what not to say. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker will push it towards you. And they ask you the same question over a different way. It's like they so much more. They're ready to dig into the street lifestyle. They don't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They just want to dig into the street lifestyle. So you got to give it to them in a row. You feel me?
Well, you don't fuck with Vlad?
Nightmare in the Trench is coming soon. You hear me?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the group album. Obviously, you know, OTF album is on the way. Listen, my man right here, introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, OTF Diddy, man. No,
come on, Diddy. You got to put some bass in your voice, man. I know you keeping it real, but listen, we on camera now.
I got a little voice. What you want me to say?
Come on, man. Nigga, now I hear you rapping, nigga. You do not have a little voice. You be talking shit.
Voice, man. Me calm, laid back, man. That's me.
Hey, so, yo, this group album y'all about to drop, right? What do y'all think what OTF just kind of stands in the culture right now? And, like, just coming from where all y'all came from, what does this even mean in 2023? Because a lot of people, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people have just fell off the wagon when it came to music. Niggas is doing everything but music now.
We take this OTF shit serious, man. This shit, it's a family for real. Like, It's not no gang. It's not nothing in that nature. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy CEO Lil Bernie, man. You know what I'm saying? Before the rap shit, this is what we created as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of genuine brothers that's consider themselves OTF and don't even be on the camera and be around. Like this shit really is really built off unity, man. You know what I'm saying? We learned each other throughout the years and became brothers for real. Like every motherfucker in this room, I consider my brother. I don't call him my homie, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So OTF is like, you know, it's big. It's worldwide. You know, like we got diehard fans that tap this shit on them because they know what it signify the meaning of. You know what I'm saying? Only the family for real, and that shit stick. Like it speak for itself. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just a brotherhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? We created it and we stood strong on it. You know what I'm saying? This loyalty unforgivable to us. You know what I'm saying? We big on loyalty. So man, that big L, that's a major part of this OTF shit. You know. It's gonna be hate all around, but we for the most part we love more than anything. You know what I'm saying? We like I told you, we like the hot boy no limits back in the day. Like we big in the culture. Like when they scream OTF, they look at them like, man, dude, them holding this motherfucker down how they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We standing on real business, and you know like. It took time, consumer, you know, but now we all getting money now, so it's a different thing. You know, we doing good shit with the money, you know what I'm saying? We giving back to our communities. We standing on real business, you know what I'm saying? I got the little baseball shit I'm doing with the youth from 7 to 12, like I told Adam, you know what I'm saying? I wanna just try to help the kids.
I like hearing about that because a lot of times, as I said, I remember, and like the relationship between, you know, I'll just call me like the media. And like even a lot of people like coming up in Chicago as we cover it, like y'all,
For sure.
like we only seen a lot of sensationalism shit. You get what I mean?
Ain't no question.
Like I remember even having a conversation with what's Dirk's manager that passed?
Chino.
Yeah, I remember having that conversation with him. I was like, man, because he was like, yo, Dirk been doing the book bag drive for the longest. Why you ain't really covering that? And it was one of those things I was like, nigga, we ain't know we was doing it. You know what I mean? Because we only seen the sensationalism part of it. But a lot of times niggas don't realize that y'all doing a lot more in the community.
That's why we trying to do everything we doing big for the world.
Neighborhood heroes, so that's like
foundation. We got neighborhood heroes foundation.
We trying to build it big for the world eye because every time they scream OTF, it's like, you know what I'm saying, they cover the negative shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't never try to look what we do so far as for the big shit, you know what I'm saying? We got major names. We got Dirk, you know what I'm saying? We got King Von, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, them that built a major fan base, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want it to be, you know, the drill is what we do when it comes to rap. But we don't want to just guide everybody the wrong way and just show them. We want to show them more into life than just, hurting people. Yeah, this shit music. We talk about it. It's entertaining. So, yeah, we going to talk about hurting people. We trying our hardest to try to switch and give them a whole new us now, you know what I'm saying? We saying the paper now, so, like, we don't want to just influence all the youth just to be doing negative shit. We want to show them a good part, and it's the reason why we been through what we been through. We come from poverty. Everybody know that, you know what I'm saying? We came from a pot that we couldn't piss in ourselves, so now we just really want to just show the world how it's supposed to be done and with the unity, though, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so much snake shit going on. You know, they glorifying the backdoor shit now, so we want to show a motherfucker, like, it's more to life than just being in the streets and just thugging in public. You feel me? Like,
that's a good, wait. Matter of fact, speaking of which, did Chicago popularize the backdoor or what?
I mean, not even Chicago. It's
almost got
it's
back
the new
door.
generation. It's the new
Back-
generation period, bro.
You hear my story?
Yeah, you told me when I was here last time, but I feel like backdoor band, it's just they just made it a name.
It was going on, but now they glorifying it, man.
It's just like snake shit. It's just snake shit, basically. You snaking the motherfucker out.
But you know, they feel like they the shit when they slamming you out now. Like that's it's a big trend. I mean, I'm not with all that snake shit. Like I told you, I'm big on loyalty. So like, when it comes to, it's not even just Chicago, it's the culture period, bro. It's the new generation, you know what I'm saying? That's how niggas get their rep. That's how niggas get their name, you know what I'm saying? Slamming a motherfucker out. But, you know, certain individuals deserve to get snaked if they did some wicked shit. But the way they glorifying it now, gang, I ain't with that shit, bro. I ain't with that shit. But that's how it is now. That's what they look up.
I mean, y'all do rap about it still, though.
It's music. It's entertainment, man. It's entertainment, man.
Y'all some treacherous niggas.
That's what I want to show y'all. I'm going to look at the camera and let y'all know, man. A lot of this shit that y'all be trying to put pieces to the puzzle together, a lot of people do be throwing themselves out there in the music and be jagging themselves, man. But half of the shit we talk about, the shit sound good. It's entertainment, man. It's called drill music. we don't mean what we be saying in these songs. So stop taking that shit and running with it. Because by us being major influencers, they probably think we doing the shit that we saying, and that's why they probably doing what they doing. You get what I'm saying?
I still believe it. Like, I don't care what
you believe what you want to believe, man. We not on nothing. We not like that at all,
do you believe the movies that you watch?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I thought I was covering y'all day to day. I watch a documentary now on YouTube, and I be like, what the fuck? Like, when y'all see shit like that, though, like,
it's just a nightmare in the trenches.
Hey, let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question.
Tell you about your life that ain't never even walked a day with you. They just
exactly.
Yo, hold on. Be honest. Like, you don't gotta say like really sit on camera. But y'all be like, yo, that's Cap. Or you be like, yo, how the fuck this nigga know this?
Cap.
We be like, bro.
It's Cap.
He be like,
hey,
just be pushing.
Hey, look, see now
it's a conspiracy theory, man. Like, you know,
now you leave it up to the world to figure out if it's Cap or not. Okay. I noticed that about you.
Yeah.
Usually you would take something and run with it and just push it, and then they run with it behind you.
Yeah.
Now you would title it as they say such and such did what? What do you think about this? You feel me?
Yeah,
now you leave it up to the fans.
Yeah.
You leave it up to the world to decide if it's Cap or not. You get what I'm saying? But for you to be saying that you really believe this shit, you the reason why a lot of people do what they do.
No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
That should just be theories for real. Like it be.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
We not like that, man.
Yeah, he wanted.
Yeah, he wanted to be like that.
Listen, I think I speak for the majority of the culture. When it comes to rap and music, I've been around and I've seen about half of like the majority of these rappers is capping.
So you saying we more believable? You believe what we be rapping about?
Yes.
Out of all rappers, you saying we the most believable?
Yeah, which is good if y'all really ain't do it, but y'all go put a story together good.
Wow.
So you saying we good actors?
Why we just can't have it like how it was? Why we couldn't be like how it was back in the days when everybody just go in the studio and just
rap cap?
Rap cap. Why it couldn't be like that?
It's good to cap in your rap. You hear me?
You got cap in your rap.
Look. Hey, let me tell you this. We make it sound good and look so good because they not gonna love us if they find out we cap rappers. You get what I'm saying? That's if you get what I'm trying to say. Right now, the fans not gonna fuck with you. Once they find out you a cap rapper and you faking in your rap, they fuck around not fuck with you. So we make it more believable. You get what I'm saying? But we capping in our raps for sure. You hear me?
We might be talking about some shit we seen on the news or something, and then rap about that shit or rap about some shit. We might, you know what I'm saying? We might, splat news.
Hey.
Splat news.
No, that's good. Like, I mean, listen.
Yo.
Hey.
You just seen it type shit.
What are we rapping about?
Some Kendrick shit through your window. You wasn't there. Man, y'all look good, man. Y'all look good, man. Y'all ain't do no media.
So if I turn to Marilyn Manson and just switch my whole flow and just turn to a whole different type of artist, you still gonna be believable with you?
Yo. All right, let me tell you the big difference, right? And by the way, again, I like what y'all saying, and I'm not pressing it because I don't want to get no last shit happening here where niggas is using no interviews and on some shit. But I'm gonna tell you, all y'all niggas, I heard about before music on some other shit. That's why I believe y'all. Like, I heard y'all name, I'm like, is this nigga a rapper? Nah,
that's why you covered the way you covered it. You get what I'm saying?
But it makes it more believable now. Like, if I heard about you before a rapper, being in the streets.
All that shit they be saying,
so guess
man,
what now? Guess what now?
Couch,
anything that you cover with any one of us, guess what the other bloggers and the other journalists gonna say? They're gonna believe you more than anybody. If it's a new journalist just jump into the game and he try to cover something with us and don't know much or more, they're gonna do more research. But you done cleared your name so good, you could be capping and saying anything about us. Guess what they're gonna believe? They're gonna believe you more than anybody. You wanna know why? Because you've been doing this shit 15 plus. You feel me?
True.
You've been doing it. You were one of the very first people that started talking about the drill culture, especially Chicago drill culture.
When I started doing that, man, I was actually just shocked, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
did you think you was gonna blow as big as you did?
Nah.
So you was just doing it just for the content?
No. So I was doing it because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, gut feeling, I was like, yo, I couldn't even think that there was a place like Southside Chicago. I didn't even think this place was real. Like, I was thinking, I'm like, why ain't everybody in the world, like, fuck what's going on overseas? Like, fuck what's going on overseas? This is going on U.S. soil. Yeah. Like, not because these are black people that's in the mix. Like, we got to figure out why this is going on. Like, this shit sound crazy. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen nothing ever that kind of matched that. And then the social media was popping off.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right, because back then, to me personally, my opinion, it seemed like it was so exciting to you. I never knew where you was from back then. I was like, damn, where the fuck is this nigga from? Like the way that you used to do this little voice, this little irritating ass voice.
Do it for us. Let us get that impression. Come on, do it.
Yeah. So when I used to see it, right, I used to be thinking like, man, where the fuck is this nigga from?
Yeah.
Like, do he really know the shit that he's saying could get him hurt? Like, this is what I used to be thinking in my head back then. It's like so much when you was just doing it so much. I'm like, okay, it's exciting to him. I know he believe it, but where did you research your information from? Was you just watching pages? Like,
Twitter.
How was you getting the information you was getting to begin with?
Twitter and DMs. Like, people would, and I'm going to tell you one of the reasons I felt validated too. There would be people who they consider themselves civilians and shit.
Yeah.
They would be feeding me information like, this is what's going on. And they were like, yo, listen, you talking about is like our outlet because, like, we feel trapped. You know what I mean?
No question.
So this is honestly how I was looking at it. I was like, yo, I'm appalled. Like, I don't know if people really, like, it comes across like I'm like, yo, oh my God, this is great. But I had to, I remember the first time I'm like, yo, y'all don't see nothing wrong with this? Like, yo, this is senseless violence or whatever. And people was like, yo, nigga, like, you sound mad pussy. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to do it in a way that I'm going to make it so, on some boondock shit in reality. I'm going to make it look so extreme, you're going to be like, yo, something's wrong here. So that's when I started doing, like, the war in Chiraq, and that's when I'm like, all right, bet. This nigga, his nickname is this. I'm like, yo, I'm going to show y'all, like, yo, this shit doesn't even seem real. You get what I mean? Yeah. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, over time, you know, like, I was like, I was in my early 20s, my nigga. I just got out of college, right? Now I'm like in my 30s. Of course, and I've been saying this, I said, one of the things I regret about that time and doing that is that because I thought, you know, I always looked up to Charlemagne, right? He said sometimes you got to put the medicine in the candy. So with me, I try to make certain shit either comedic or make light of certain shit, which sometimes was insensitive to certain situations. I wish I had covered it differently and took the satire out of it. That's the only thing. I would have probably still covered it. But if I did it now, me and somebody in my 30s, I would have covered it differently then. But I understood, like, if anybody ever said, like, yo, man, it kind of come across like you sound like you were giddy over it. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I was just shocked to see. Like, I mean, to this, I still haven't been to Chicago. Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't going to lie, man. I really think, like, and it's not like really just fear. It just seems like a place that, like, niggas is dying every day. And, like, to me, I'm like, I like to stay where safety's at. You know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna say Chicago,
It's
nice.
a tourist part. That don't even happen
Hey,
really?
Chicago got some of the best food.
Hey,
Why
this
wouldn't you
tape,
go
though,
try their food? You never heard
this
about the food?
motherfucker crack. Let's get
Who's
on.
on the tape?
You got Big Threat, you got Zoo-Wop, you got Cold Killer, you got Booney Mo, Booker. We finna go crazy. You got Schmirky-O. Let's do it.
And especially some features too.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tell y'all the
Features.
Okay, so tell me how, like, how do y'all know when it's time to drop like a OTF compilation? Is it something where Dirk hits y'all up and be like, yo, listen, I think it's time? Because through his, like, you know, Dirk been going crazy. But, like, he always show his niggas some love. You know what I mean? Always make sure he show y'all some love. Sure. But really, it's kind of also passing y'all the ball. And how much pressure y'all feel in terms of delivering on this? Because he not supposed to do the heavy lifting. It's supposed to be y'all.
So it'd be like, all right, bet. All right, you talking about like as far as like recording process or
recording process, like who makes that decision?
Yeah, not all of us. It's as a whole. So we'd get we was recording in LA for like what 2 months. Yeah, it was like 2 months. We locked in. You know what I'm saying? We got our in-house producers send us beats, and then shit like we'd kick it off. Like he might kick it off, and then shit. Go, you know what I'm saying? So we don't put too much thinking into the project. It just like come from the energy and the vibes. You feel me? So we'd get a vibe. We might go to the club or something, go talk about that shit. You feel me? Like we just try to make the best music possible and just put it together as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Vibes. Do a lot of recording.
So when I usually, at least the compilation tapes, I think about the rawest shit possible though, because I feel like, you know, whether if y'all saying like, yo, listen, you seen it on Spot News or whatever, like y'all rapping about real shit. You know what I mean? Like I like rappers before they get to the point of rapping about the designer shit they could buy. You know what I mean? They're rapping about real life experiences, shit they've been through, whether it's trauma or not.
That's how you gotta come. You gotta let them know where you coming from before you get to where you going. You know, it wouldn't even seem real if I'm just sitting there rapping about Bentleys and Rolls Royces and private jets, and I ain't even made it to that lifestyle yet. You feel me? It'll make the rap more or less weaker. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta rap about the shit that you're going through. The day-to-day shit you're going through. You get what I'm saying? I think that's just like the Nightmare of the Trenches thing.
You got some shit now.
You know, I keep some shit in the cut. You feel me? Big Threat got that shit, though.
For sure.
What you got?
He got that shit.
I got a few things.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Threat thing.
Most like them fast guys. I ain't been in the car with them. They all want to do 200.
Do I be racing?
Yeah.
What, in the cars?
Yeah.
You want to race?
Not race. Wait, what you got to race me with, though?
Oh, we got a lot of things.
Got a lot of shit. What you want?
Exclusive shit.
Bulletproof track out. What you want?
You can't race with a bulletproof.
Yeah, I bet it.
Bulletproof
What you want to do?
We got a bulletproof
Your
track
bulletproof car
called
weighs
Geeked Up.
twice as much as a regular car.
It's geeked up. It's
1,000
geeked up even
horsepower.
more.
1,000 horsepower.
1,000 horsepower.
Oh, they put some extra shit on it?
Yeah, it's geeked
Yes.
up.
It
Man, every
What's it cost to
every
get like a
fast
car?
car we got geeked up, man.
It
Bulletproof.
depends on what
Wait,
level
wait,
you
wait.
want.
How much it costs to get a car bulletproof?
It depends on what level of armor you want.
We
They got level 1. We got
4s and
level
shit. We got
9.
bomb-proof shit.
We got level 9. But yeah,
Bomb-proof
man.
for sure.
You know the whole world hate us, man, for no reason.
Bomb-proof? Are y'all serious?
Hey, look, hey, Act, we ain't
Just
gonna
pop
give
out
it
with
to
us
you.
one
We ain't gonna
time,
give
Act,
it to
you
you.
gonna see.
We not gonna tell you what type of vehicles we in. None of that. Just
He
know
trying to drop the low,
everything.
folks.
Just know everything we in bulletproof, man.
car, folks. Ah, shit, hey.
Hey, man, look, man.
For your boy.
Shout out to Smirk, man. Ain't a
Your
young nigga
boy,
doing it
man.
harder
Who
than
my
my
boy?
brother,
Steady
man.
trying to get the low for your boy.
Who's my boy?
Hey, we ain't gonna talk out the camera. I know how you
Y'all
do
got to
it.
move. Who's my boy? Y'all don't like two.
No,
Only one of my
we
friends.
love everybody.
We ain't into it with nobody, man.
We ain't into it no
One
way.
thing
Y'all
we
into
into
it.
is the
You
money.
still be
No,
trying to
the
get that low.
the beef over with, man. If you into it with us, you into it with money. You hear me? The beef over with.
Yeah.
We just playing with this shit, living our life, man. You know.
That's why I was going to ask you. I was like, yo, listen, if I'm y'all, and y'all could give me your perspective on this. If y'all done made it out of Chicago, it's like a rap nigga or some other fictional nigga in the world, I wouldn't even be beefing with. Like y'all made it through the
No,
real
listen,
shit.
man. The internet just stir shit up, bro. We not into it with nobody. Y'all catch little shit, and
we
y'all,
into
we
taking
probably
care
get
of
their
our
ass some little
people.
good jap on the music,
Everybody
and y'all will
that's
catch that and run with it and make it seem like we won't smoke with somebody. Like, man, listen, man. We ain't into it with no motherfucker. If you into it with us, you into it with money, man. We really living our life, bro. We just trying to take care of our kids, take care of our families, man. Give back to the communities that we fucked up. That's it. That's all.
That's
All
only
right?
one thing a motherfucker can be.
We enjoying this paper, man. We enjoying this shit, man. You never tomorrow's never promised, man. You hear me? We just enjoying this shit,
Hey,
man.
y'all asked me if I ever saw me get to this point. Did y'all ever see y'all get to this point?
Well, I ain't gonna say yeah, but I knew it. Yeah, like I knew.
Well, you different because you've been in it for a minute. Like,
I knew it was real because I was like, I was around. I seen it. I seen it come from like recording in basements and having
Closets and shit.
$5 to going to stores. From going to shows 5,000 down to 10,000. So I knew like it was I knew like it was getting larger. It was a big chance.
Shit colossal now, man. We ain't gonna do shit but just make it bigger, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like us as a whole, we supposed to Ben opened the door for us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of niggas that gotta be in our position just to be around that type of shit. So we had to realize, capitalize, and put our footwork in for real and do this shit how it's supposed to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of niggas out here eating that ain't even on the camera, bro. You feel me? So by us being already in the limelight, we gotta put this shit in their face more. Cause a lot of shit we do behind the scene, bro. Like, our lifestyle that we live is lavish, but we don't really put it on the cameras, dog. When they see us on the camera, we on live popping shit, just doing bullshit. You feel me? So now we just working our number, doing this shit, just showing them motherfucker how we enjoying this shit. You know what I'm saying? We having fun with this shit. Act.
Another thing too, I think another thing.
He gonna cut.
Cut this part.
Love you too, brother.
Yes, how been this?
Another thing too, it'd be like the adversities, like life. You get what I'm saying? Another thing too, it'd be.
Mando, could you come sit down? Come sit, man.
Another thing too, like I was saying, it'd be like the adversities in life, though. Like
Let that money show, man.
all us was going through. We all had adversities through life. You know what I'm saying? We had challenges and stuff through life and stuff. So that was a thing too, though. You get what I'm saying? Like with cases, with legal cases and stuff. So it had to shape us up to know, like, all right, okay, like really, like take life serious, like take this serious. You get what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, the artistry camp comes in now.
Hey, is it much pressure, right? Because obviously, you see, when we think about proteges or people who have came from, especially like a street dude putting somebody on, we know obviously, and rest in peace, King Von. Do y'all feel pressure like, all right, bet, shit, we got T up just like how he was coming type shit, you know what I mean? Like that's
definitely.
additional, like niggas gonna look at us like we gotta be coming like that type shit.
It's pressure, but they like the main thing that Dirk be telling us, like, man, just have fun with it, like, you know what I'm saying, create your own artistry, like, getting your own little mode, getting your vibe. That's why we be doing the 30-day lock-ins, the 60-day lock-ins. We in the studio and stuff, just catching real vibes, just coming in. So he making it ain't no pressure on it.
What's the 30-day lock-in?
It's like studio, 30 days. We in the house,
Like
30 days, and we having fun. We vibe. We just studio all day, all night.
That's how we came up with the Nightmare in the Trenches. It was like a Halloween thing. Like we was locked in 60 days straight, all studio, nonstop, and we just really like it's different booths in the house or whatever. So Didi will be in this studio, Duty will be in that one. You know what I'm saying? Buka will be in this one. We'd just be bouncing room to room, vibing, but we live here. The whole 60-day lock-in, we live in here, just really waking up, you know what I'm saying? We'll eat, go out to eat or something, come right back to the crib and just lock in, really catch a vibe. That's how we put the album together, you feel me? So
this is the Halloween theme, which, by the way, y'all got to explain, like, the album already sounds scary, like in a sense.
No, it's not necessarily. It was a Halloween thing, but you know what I'm saying. We pushed it back, so it's not necessarily.
It's called
Halloween.
Nightmare.
Nightmare in the
Nightmare in the
Trenches.
Trenches.
Nightmare in the Trenches.
Yeah, Nightmare in the Trenches.
Yeah.
I won't be on the trenches and no goddamn nightmare. It sounds like the Purge to me.
The Purge tape.
The Purge tape.
It's scary though. This gonna be a scary, hard ass album too.
Y'all think I could survive in Chicago if I was born there or no?
Yeah.
If I was born there, you think I could survive?
There's guys like you in Chicago.
Ain't no guys like me.
They just live up north.
Man's looking like hell.
You say it's not no guys like you in Chicago.
Some parts are up north. I ain't gonna even say. I ain't gonna even say all
was
of
into it
north.
on Twitter for a minute. Yo, man's like, I was gonna get on your ass. Look at me.
Bro, it's
Yo,
good.
man's get the mic.
Hey, nah, Akademiks.
Yo,
Hey.
man's hated me for a minute.
Hey, nah, act for real though. It's good parts in Chicago for real.
It's a good city.
It's just like, not just like, but it's like how Miami got Lil Haiti, but they got the pedestrian and the tourist part. You know what I'm saying? Like Chicago got like when you come to Chicago, they're gonna give you a map like yellow, red, green. Like green means you straight. Like this is the yellow mean like man you
Ain't
pushing
nobody
it.
give you no fucking map. What are you
I
talking
swear to
about?
God. I swear to
send it to
God.
you.
Yellow.
Ain't no map,
I
man.
swear to God, bro.
What map you talking
No
about?
fly
For
zone.
tourists.
Yeah,
For
the
tourists.
guideline.
Yellow mean like man, you pushing it. Like don't really be over there, but like certain blocks you might be all
You
right.
capping? You not
I swear to God, bro. I ain't lying to you. I swear to
There's a
God.
map.
I swear to God.
It's a logo zone.
It's
The
red
colors
mean,
tell you what it is.
red mean don't be right there. Yellow
Yeah.
mean like you pushing
What
it
would be
going
in the
right
red,
there.
hypothetically?
The trenches. The trenches. South side.
So,
The
like,
trenches.
what does that mean, though? But but if I'm not into it with nobody, I'm a random civilian.
But it's just still like
you
crime.
You'd have
Crime
built you a
going
name
on
for
through here.
everybody who know you
Crime.
is already act. So you wouldn't be nothing new to Chicago, but Chicago got tourist spots
sound like
where you
you
can
acting
go.
to it
There's
with a lot of
places.
people.
Chicago is a beautiful
No, I'm
city.
not into it a lot.
It
No,
sound
I'm
like
gonna be
you
honest
see a
with
lot
you.
of people.
Like, it's not scared of. Maybe it is scared of Chicago, but I'm like, yo, I feel like if I went to Chicago, I'm like, I don't know a place where I feel like it's a safe zone. Bro, I'm hearing about.
You gonna be in Trump Tower somewhere downtown trying to find out who got where the
It's
best foods
million-
at. You know,
Please
downtown
stop it.
Chicago got
Hey,
the.
listen, I'm
people
not
getting
trying to
hurt
bring nothing
downtown
up, but
Chicago.
listen,
You
that
feel
nigga FBG Doug got killed downtown. Everybody told me downtown is the safest place.
You never.
It used
you
to be.
never,
Used to be.
That happens, boy. Once every 70 years, somebody gonna die downtown.
Not once every 70 years.
Man, at least at once every 40 or 50 years. Coming up, people don't die downtown Chicago.
Everybody used to tell me Oprah got a building, so I'm thinking, okay, all right, so cool. I could be walking with. I got slides on. I can't run in this. You feel me?
Man, you will see Joakim Noah running down Lake Shore. Yeah, Target. You will
I've heard
just
it's a
see.
beautiful city and got great
Yeah,
pizza.
like it's
Yeah,
good
like
places.
you just can't just criticize Chicago just
Joakim
because it's
Noah
known.
be
It's
everywhere
killing
through the
everywhere,
city.
bro.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest.
Chicago is a beautiful place to tour at, especially when you want to eat. We got some of the best foods that I done seen so far going state to state, man. I don't know why I be hearing they got good foods everywhere, man. Ain't nobody fucking with Chicago on the food.
But what does Chicago got? I ain't gonna lie. I heard about some
Everything
We got
is
the
something what
we got
Chicago
the
don't
we got
have.
the hot
Cheetos
dogs.
and cheese. Like what the
No.
fuck is that talking about?
No, we got hot dogs, the chicken.
Yeah, nigga,
Chicken
you say
wings?
hot dogs your cuisine?
No. Maxwell
difference.
Polishes.
What? What's that?
No
We
home
got
of the
shit other states ain't
Polishes.
got.
Yeah. Glizzies, the Maxwells. Maxwells.
I know you're not jacking that Chicago got the best glizzies in the world.
No. Look, check this out now for real though. We got a restaurant called Maxwell. That's where tourists gonna go to. Maxwell, they gonna go to Giordano's. The pizza.
We got the best
deep dish
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah, Chicago.
Harold's Chicken.
Ain't nobody chicken
Harold's.
like
People
Uncle
fly
Raymond's and
in
Harold's.
just to go to Harold's
I
and
done-
eat Harold's.
I done taste Harold's in every other state. Do not fuck with Chicago on the Harold's.
People fly in
Y'all
just to
can't- they
get
just can't fuck
Harold's.
with
I'm
our
gonna go to
food,
Chicago. I
period.
just need the right chaperone. Like the first, like you know,
So
who
if
was
you
trying
was the
to
tour, if you was the tour of Chicago, what would you consider yourself getting, a tourist? Like, how would you move around Chicago if you go to Chicago? Would you
I
go-
mean,
you gonna
like-
go get your room downtown? How would you want to tour? What would you? I know you don't want to pull up in the trenches. So what would you be trying to go
I'll put
for?
up in church with the right people.
You gotta call
With the right people?
I gotta put up with the right people.
Who would you consider the right
He
people?
gonna bring
to
a
pull up
security
with?
Here's the thing.
Because don't nobody
I'm
like
still
you.
bringing
Right?
security.
He bringing security
I'm
with
still,
him.
hold on. You know who the first people who invited me to Chicago? And I was just like, I don't think
Y'all the people to go with.
it was Chance the Rapper brother Taylor. And I was like, I think I could go to some places with you. I don't know if I could go to the other places.
That's why I say, where would you be touring? What would you be trying to do?
Man, I'm trying to go everywhere. Like I want to go there once. Just to see,
So
like,
you really want to
but
see
I
what
ain't-
the
I
city?
ain't-
hold on,
You want to see what the city like for real?
Yeah, because play this. I've also spoke on shit I've never seen. I've seen it online. I've seen video of it. I've never like.
Nah, look, but look though. Far as like his name Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor Bennett.
Yeah, Taylor Bennett. Yeah, I don't know him personally, but Chance loved in Chicago. Him and Taylor though.
But is he pulling? I want to go with y'all.
But he's one of those type of people where everybody see them and they be like, okay, that's him. Like it's love for them. You get what I'm saying?
Love for me. So I need a nigga who I could be like,
Chicago is the most hated city. It's hard to even deal with individuals personally and tell them to take you anywhere because Chicago hate on Chicago. That's the one thing about our city, man. Like, there's not a lot of love there as far as pushing the artists from Chicago. Like,
just
it's
a soil
no
of
beef,
from
but
back
everybody
then.
be in their own lane. Everybody be in their own. You see how Atlanta, all them push together musically, like, They want to see each other on. They tilt their hat. They do that. I don't know why our city built on so much hate. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't never been like that.
It's been. I feel like
Our
it's
city
been
built
better.
on hate. No matter like even if you another artist that's big, a motherfucker be like, yeah, he doing his thing. You feel me? But like our city built on like everybody got the energy. Ain't nobody fucking with us. That's the energy. Like wherever side you from the south, the west to the east, bro. Like our city built on too much hate, and then we need to come together and really push our city because we are trendsetters. Everybody want to be like us. They don't ever want to give us our props. Some facet, some form. When it comes to this music, when it comes to the acting, they want to. We trendsetters. They love our swag. They love how we coming. You feel me? They love how we move, but they don't give us our props because our city's so corrupt. It's fucked up. Everybody be hating on each other. You feel me? Like it's too much hate built in our city. So for you to just be picking a certain individual that you want to go check the city out with. He might be trying to take you somewhere where he good at, and he ain't even good where he's supposed to be at. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, it's only. I'll tell you who I was gonna go with. It's only two people right now so far. I will go with Schmirk or I'll go with G Herbo.
Go with me. I got you. I go make sure.
I'll go with you. Like go with Schmirk, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's like, but like what to add on to what Watt was saying, right? It's like we don't kind of get that full feeling of like what we done brought to the game. I feel like what Watt was just saying about just how we kind of really shaped the way of the world. I feel like not even just on no music shit. We done kind of shaped the way of the world right now on how everything is going. And then over the years, you done kind of seen other people benefit and get more successful off the shit that we did. Because even if you look at certain shit, right, you even got shows like the shit 50 got out, the Power shit, that's revolving around Chicago. Like, they got a lot of shit revolving around Chicago. Even as far as musically, I feel like we fathered this shit.
I agree.
I don't even want to put nobody names out for no clickbait type shit because I don't really give a fuck to. But probably about 95% of the rap game
Got some type of Chicago.
they got Chicago influence. We come across a lot of these niggas, and when we see them in passing, they tell us this. But you see a lot of people from other places become more successful than us with the shit.
No question.
Why is that? I have a theory. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a fear of y'all. I'm gonna be honest.
That was my answer.
And let me tell you about the industry. When niggas fear you, it's one of them things to be like, yo, yeah, OTF pulling up. All right, let's not have them pull up. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those things where it's like, yo, when them niggas pull up, it's gonna be problems. Let's not do it. While other people, they capitalize off the shit, but they come across more friendly. They come across more approachable. The industry will embrace them more.
That's because
Because y'all right, like y'all pioneer so much shit, and you realize other people use elements of it. And I've always wondered if y'all sit back and be like, man, we should be like this off of that, but y'all over here jacking that.
That's what I feel like. I feel like if somebody who like rap, artists who rap, who the industry might quote unquote might think that they not about their life, but they rapping about it. I feel like they probably accept them quicker than somebody who's actually
living like that, or they think assume is living like that.
You know, that live the life though, but at the same time though, like Zoo was saying, like we just trying to do better though. We're trying to help the kids, help our communities, and we're trying to help ourselves and our family, and we're trying to really be looked at as artists now. Like we really just trying to be looked at as artists. Like
ain't nobody chasing the hot ass names we did when this shit first started. Yeah, that shit was cool and all, but
it's like, man, we need to really,
it's too many people that's looking up to us. And
artists.
Yeah.
And we need to really 100% full circle, like move like artists and be artists and like leave everything else behind.
Just clean up the bad name that we gave ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit cool and all, you know, but at the same time, like you said, people be scared to even deal with us when we is pulling up. Oh, that's dude and them. I'd just rather not do it. You know, you can miss out on a lot of paper. Like
when
that,
when they be getting next to us, when they be seeing us and see the vibe and stuff like that,
fuck
they be
with
like,
us.
it's not really that. Like these guys,
No, niggas won't even put it like this, right? Put it like this. I bet. All right, so I'm talking to your manager. Was like, I bet let's do this interview, right? Last minute, because y'all only in town probably for today or whatever the case is, right? Shit, normally a niggas gonna be like, damn, OTF, man, I ain't got time to get all the security I need, get all the shit I need. I ain't even gonna do the shit. You get what I mean? With other artists, it's whatever. So, like, I understand what you say when people come around y'all to see the vibe is like cool, but like, niggas have so much assumptions before they meet y'all.
Facts.
Right?
It's been like that. You know, I've been in this shit a long time, so I done got to experience that dope getting shut on us in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Or not being able to get the opportunities as others, like our peers and shit, because it's a fear, like you said. So, no, that's definitely a fact.
Man, I got it. Listen, me and you was into, what was we into? You remember?
I don't even remember.
I remember something happened. We were going back on Twitter, go back and forth.
You said something crazy.
No. I said something crazy. I definitely said
That's
something
what it is. You probably said something on Twitter that was crazy. That was a myth. And it
No,
probably
yeah.
irritated him.
I think I might have said something, and his response, I was like, "Whoa, nigga, I gotta say something back now." I'm like,
you
"Yo,
probably said something from a pedestrian point of view, because a lot of
That's
people
true, too.
did that too. Like, oh, he gonna get 1,000 years, and something like that to irritate.
For a while, Act, we did think you didn't like OTF till we started noticing.
you thought it was a law enforcement agent?" Yo, that's crazy.
We thought you was on some undercover. We thought you was on some
Not
undercover
really,
shit.
though.
I see you catch one of my tweets before.
Wait, not really. You ain't think I was really law
Man,
enforcement?
I'm like, dude, working with the police.
We-
Is he the police? Like, he be like,
No way you thought. You ain't think I was the police. Stop it.
Man.
It's like you used to dig deep for certain
thought you trying to take
situations.
people
Like,
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. My research game is nice, but it's like, wait, no way. I thought I was like police.
and we thought you was undercover,
the
like
truth
working
is-
like on some trying to
Stop
trap
it.
a motherfucking end type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hold on, but I've always had love for OTF. Come on, I've always shown Dirk.
No,
just said you was into it with like six
you
of
made
us.
us a main topic, but like majority of us was on your ass for real. Till we learned to and seen what you really do and see and why you do it. Like at first we didn't never get it because it never was we never had no type of communication with each other. So
Exactly.
it's like
I felt it was odd because like me and Bands was into it, but like Dirk would show me love. I was like, I can't. I'm like, yo, I think I'm cool with Dirk, but Bands definitely don't fuck with me.
It's coming to me now. You wanna know what he used to do? What?
What I used to do?
Zoo, this is what he used to do, bro.
What?
He used to catch the most bogusest tweets on Twitter and like he'll
blow 'em up.
blow those
trust
up.
me,
That's what
I never seen him catch shit good with me like from the
That's
jump.
what you used to do.
Yeah, but niggas was telling the truth on Twitter. Like, this is what y'all don't want to. Y'all don't. There was niggas
Cap.
really telling the truth on Twitter. By the way, this is
Cap.
don't say cap. This is why niggas believe that King Von documentary, because there was a time back in, I want to say like 2011 to like 2013, niggas was tweeting the wildest shit possible. Like they was just literally like.
Yeah, but you gotta think about this though. Act, this is our city, so
Come
a lot of
on,
tweets
man.
Vaughn,
I'm
a lot of
crazy?
tweets. Look, pay
That's
attention to
crazy.
this, pay attention to this. A lot of tweets Vaughn tweeted.
That's cap.
It's shit that he knew that went on because we're in the city, so we know what's going on. He never necessarily said he did any of it. You get what I'm saying? So dude all the way in another
Vaughn was
country, he never said he did anything. He had cracked jokes. Vaughn been a troll all
Vaughn
his
was
life.
keeping this. Yo, by the way,
He was keeping it real.
Okay, let me go back to war in Chiraq. I remember when that's what I called. What's that dude named? The Crump dude. Moo Crump. I called him the scorekeeper because like I remember going on his
gave him
Twitter.
that name.
I
ran with it.
This shit was like motherfucking ESPN. Like, yo, up 2, down 1. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? You go on Von Twitter, Von talk kind of just like that. The old shit, that nigga was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's because
me and T-Roy in competition. I'm like, yo, that's why I can't be mad when people think that Von's a serial killer.
Say for instance, op get shot down the street. You know the news gonna get to us quicker. So, if op get shot down the street,
but niggas is
and Von could just go on them motherfucker and just say some shit like, just cross his ass over, woo out the bam. You feel me? He not necessarily saying he did anything. He knowing that
that sounds like a confession to me. That's a confession.
It's
just
not a
cross
confession.
His ass over? What? Come on.
It's like when people get shot, the other side get happy. So like if he hear about it, of course he's gonna get on Twitter, let it be known that he know that somebody just got the skin shot off their ass. You feel me? He was being sarcastic. Von always been a troll since we know him. He's good with trolling. That's what he does. You feel me? Before troll even became a subject.
He's a troll though.
Who?
Von, I do think he's a troll.
He's
because
a big troll. He been a troll. That's what he do.
I see you speak up on like the jail footage that came out when he was just like, yo, I'm gay. I can't go over that bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which, by the way, I think if you have reasonably half a decent brain and you could be a pedestrian like me, nobody in their right mind is thinking King Von is gay. Nobody. But
man, listen, the world, no, and that's the crazy part. Even the individuals that was locked up in that time with us, like from 13 to 18, bro, literally half of the whole Chicago was in jail fighting drama with us. Like Diddy, me, Diddy, Von, all of us, Rondo, C-Day, every last one of the people in the drill culture, we was living in that jail together. So
Cook Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Majority of half of the whole Chicago, from the ops to the other side, all of us was there together. Like that was the worst. I guarantee you, if you talk to any staff from Cook County Jail, will tell you that was the worst time in Cook County Jail probably ever in history. You feel me? Because all of us was living there fighting drama at the same time. You feel me? So they knew the tactics that you got to pull. It wasn't that no ops was on the deck with Von. He was scared to go on the deck. Whatever it was to get around Von guys, they kept Von in Division 10 away from us. But what, like a year and a half, 2 years? They kept him away from us.
What's Division 10?
That's another max division. You feel me?
What you got to do to get up in there?
It's different divisions in Cook County Jail, so they don't house all us together at the same spot. So
yeah, they were trying to keep us away.
They was really trying to keep us away from each other. So Von was fighting a lot, so they kept him in Division 10 away from us. We was in 9. It was Division 1, 9, and 10. They just made 11 back max. You get what I'm saying? So Von was over there max at 10 by himself. So
I was with him.
You was over there at 10 for a minute?
Yeah.
You went to 10 when you left from 1 though, right?
When I left from 1.
All right, so Von been trying to get over there at 9 with us.
He's talking about like
divisions is different. It's different divisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? For maximum, where they house maximum security. Von been trying to get over there now with all the guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was fighting the ops over there at 10 so much, he was trying to fight them, but they knew what he was fighting for. He was really fighting to get around us, you feel me? To get moved around. But it was so uncontrollable, it got to the point where we were so deep in that motherfucker. It was the ops was deep and we was deep. They put all the ops on one deck. The deck housed 48 people. Out of the whole 48 people, it was probably 40 ops on one deck. It don't matter what set they from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was getting that serious in that bitch. You feel me? So when they was putting all them on the decks, Von wasn't necessarily scared to get around. Of course he played gay, but you know, it's so many tactics people pull to get moved. They gonna call a white shirt. They gonna
I told him I'm suicidal.
Listen, hold on. Suicidal don't mean shit, bro. I'm telling you. They're not gonna move you. Hear me out. They're gonna take you downstairs to get a psyche valve. They give you a psyche valve to send you back to your cell. So it's either you get maced and sprayed and dragged back in your cell. It's certain shit you have to do. They can't. If you say you gay, they have to put you away from the other individuals because you finna tell them that you finna be in here fucking. You get what I'm saying? They can get sued for that. So it's certain tactics you got to pull in order to get moved. All of them suicidal, I'm scared, my ops over here, they're gonna bring a white shirt upstairs.
What about if I say I'm scared for my life?
That shit don't mean nothing, bro. They're gonna drag your ass right back in that cell. You go on deck with your oppositions, yo, it's tight on for you. That's just Cook County Jail. Is
that the COs fucking with you at that point? Because like if I'm scared for my life, you're supposed to protect me.
Like, technically, you know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's certain situations. Like I was telling y'all when they was doing the little what's the guy name that 1090 Jake.
Yeah.
When they were saying that he told like when you write a grievance, it's necessarily telling because you have to write whoever that you're writing up. You get what I'm saying? But failure to protect is the number one thing. But in order to sue the county jail for failure to protect, because people was chasing lawsuits in Cook County Jail. You get what I'm saying? They'll tell I'm on deck with my ops and you still put them on deck with the ops and you'll end up getting jumped on. So in order for them to put a lawsuit, guess what they got to do? They got to press charges. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna be considered a rat if you press charges on the individuals that jumped on you. You get what I'm saying? It's not shit but a misdemeanor battery if you press charges. So you really telling for nothing. You feel me? It's people here facing murder. I'm not even finna get into all that shit. Like, we ain't talking about 1090 J. Yeah, he wrote a grievance.
No,
we not getting to all that. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, yo, hold on, wait. Before
we ain't getting to all that.
Yo, Benz, is our beef squash, man?
We good.
Benz don't like me, man. I can tell. I can see in his eyes like, fuck this bitch ass nigga. Nah, Benz, come on, we gotta squash the beef. It's been long.
I'm finna call y'all when I'm done with this interview,
man. Man, we good. We good. We talk about some shit from 10 years ago, man. I done did a lot of
y'all
shit since then, man. I done made a lot of money.
You look rich as fuck. Look at you, man.
I'm getting by. I'm maintaining.
I know your role probably expanded. Like
he said, you look rich as fuck.
No,
all my niggas, they rich as fuck.
I know you for being Dirk's DJ. I know your role probably has expanded. What is your role when it comes to like?
He passed for DJ. That's just his name.
I mean, shit, I handle everything for us as far as like on the business aspect musically. I kind of be the one that shape the sound of what come out on not just this OTF project, but all the ones previous to this. I mean, shit. Of course, Dirk and Von, everybody know that. I've been with both of them from day one. Von was a lot quicker and easier because of all the trials and tribulations that I went through with Dirk to kind of guide him in the right direction, and it happened and blew up fast. You know what I'm saying?
But describe that process. How hard is it to? Because I remember watching that Breakfast Club interview when Dirk was sitting there with Von, and I was just like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga sitting next to Dirk? Yeah. You know what I mean? And I guess like I'm saying in the musical sense because the audience a lot of times is resistant to newer artists. When they hear like they're used to the same people, same whatever, it's hard breaking new names.
You just gotta make them respect you.
Yeah, like
putting out good music.
It's definitely be kind of like a when the fans already kind of got their favorite, like a Smirk. They don't kind of be as accepted to the next artist coming through. You know what I'm saying? But he was different. Like, he was one of them ones where he came home and saw what was what. He kind of made the decision for himself, like, this what I want. You know what I'm saying? I see my brother doing this and became rich and et cetera, et cetera. I want that for myself. So his energy just was different. And his work ethic, everything was just different about him. The first time when he realized that he had a hit, which was Crazy Story, and he saw that the reactions that he was getting from it was all the way uphill right away, I think that kind of like shaped his mind to be like, all right, this the path I'm on now. I want this for myself. I wanna, in the same way that Dirk put me on, I wanna do the same for my niggas. I wanna be the same shit. I want to be at the same level as Dirk so that I'm able to pull the rest of my guys up so they can get to my level. Or shit, if God willing, at Dirk level too.
That's what I always respected about Von. And I meant to ask this question earlier, but when it comes to OTF, it feels like it's more family and loyalty over business. And a lot of labels are usually more business over that.
That's a fact.
You know, is it more like, yo, listen, man, these are the niggas who I've been through real shit with. Like, man, this is a legal way for us to get out of situations and really get on rather than, okay, we just trying to find the best people rapping that we could do some business with type shit.
Nah, 100%. All of the artists that you see on the label even from back then to now, the core of it always been niggas that's been together for years. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we may have had some new faces every now and then, but for the most part, the core of it been the people that's been here from the beginning. Due to certain situations, you didn't see a co-killer or a D-Ski or a WAP because they was fighting what they was fighting at the time. But for the most part, even like along the way, the core of artists that's been OTF has been people that's really been together all their life type shit. So our situation's a little different. Like, it might not even take, and how you said, it's more family orientated than anything, because it's like, for example, we don't wait on the label for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even before a label was in the picture. If D-Ski starting to rap now and he got to shoot a video, I don't give a fuck if I got to pay for it. Let's get it done. Like,
it's like that.
However I get it back or don't get it back, we don't give a fuck. Long as the shit work. So that's like the difference between us and them, for example. And I done been in a lot of these mixes. I done been in this shit a long time.
I know.
It do be mainly business. That's why you see a lot of niggas get, if they don't become successful, you see them get cut off, and the person who was there standing next to a bigger artist at a point in time, they might be back home living with their mama or back on their block where they started at. With us, it's way different. Wherever you see Dirk go, you gonna see all us go. It may not be the same success. All the artists may not have the same success as Dirk, but you ain't gonna see, oh shit, D-Ski and WAP and Coco was always around, goddamn it, Dirk, and then now he back on the block, our shit cut different.
Where does that come from? Because, even talking to Dirk, and I think this is what I believe the culture feels about just how he's carried it. And, no, with all due respect to all the Chicago legends in terms of rappers who came out of there, it feels like he has
More weight on the shoulder.
well, not more weight. Like, it feels like he has more of a, yo, I'm bringing my guys no matter what with me type shit than anybody else. He's not on some shit like, all right, well, I'm good, let me just keep running to the top. It's like he keeps trying to bring his guys with him. And where do you think that comes from?
I mean, shit, from how he was raised. Like Watt was saying, like, this shit got to be in you for the most part. Like, you can't teach that. You know what I'm saying? This is who he been with. It's just certain faces you ain't see due to other situations, but this who he been with. That's always been him. Like, since I've been with him. I've been with Dirk for 11 years, and that's always been him. Like, I got to make sure, because like you said, he could say, shit, I'm a multimillionaire. Y'all could just be with me. He the one sitting everybody down and be like, y'all saying the same shit that I'm doing? Y'all got the same opportunity as me. So, like WAP said, he opened the door for niggas to still be able to have a fighting chance at trying to become artists. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real though. Like, I feel like too, like with the artists that came before, like the Dirks and Chief Keefs and all that, I feel like they went other places to get on. And I'm not gonna say they ain't look back or nothing like that, but it's just like maybe they just ain't come up like unified like bro was. I'm gonna say that. You feel me?
Yeah.
They might have all had they, one or two, three close friends or something like that. But maybe they just didn't grow up like unified and grew up like he said, like Ben said, grew up like how he grew up in a brotherhood already as kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it is, though.
Yeah, because you know the history, and you can see this shit. You said you watched Twitter and all of that from back then. You can see Smirk on pictures with these same people sleeping on the floor.
That's a fact.
Like, if you go back to them 2012s and them 2011s and shit when Instagram was first coming out, the same people that you seeing here today and the same people that you see around him on a day-to-day is people that he really was fucked up with.
I mean, shit. My homie back then, though, like, shit, before maybe before he probably even heard some of y'all raps, like, he heard Dirk been shouting y'all niggas out. You feel me? Been like, he shouting out his regular homies. Now they rapping. So it's like, oh, okay. All right. Like, Smirk already done put you in records. So it's like, do y'all take that opportunity? It was Zoo, like, you especially, like, do you take them like, yo, listen, I'm trying, a nigga sticking his neck out for me, pause, like I want to make him feel proud. I want to do whatever I got to do to, at least take advantage of the opportunity he gave me and not squander it. And, definitely got to appreciate the shit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
So, now that this project's about to come out, by the way, there's been a bunch of changing faces too. What happened with the Mimo?
I don't really know. I was incarcerated, but it's...
Vance, you know what happened. He be on Clubhouse. I'm playing the last album. I see his name on the shit. And, obviously, like, I've seen, like, by the way, you got to tell me exactly who's on the label because, it's a label with a bunch of people, but sometimes people feel like it's moving parts because they might be like, okay, this person's going to be on the album or this person's within the system at this point. Who's currently on the label, and if you want to expound on the Mimo
Well, who all on the label is the people that's on the album. You got Diddy, you got WAP, you got Coke Killer, you got Duty, you got Booney Mo, you got Booker. Pretty much the original faces. We chose to keep this album kind of pretty much the core of the group. Like we got other artists, but then sometimes it's gonna be situations where everybody don't just make it. I feel like not even just in our camp, but I feel like that's in every camp. I feel like you kind of got to push the opportunities on who ready at the time, and that might be the motivation for the ones who missed the project this time. To all right, let me go get back in so I can make sure that I don't miss the opportunity the next time around.
That's kind of fire. By the way, I'm mad impressed by you. I'm telling you, 10 years ago, I feel like you've grown a lot. I feel like you're eventually you're going to be in that executive role, which you're probably already acting in.
yeah, man. I gotta stop hiding more than anything. I like kind of be behind the scenes. That's something I get from bro a lot, to kind of like put myself out there a lot more. But I kind of be behind the scenes handling operations more than anything. But you definitely finna start seeing a lot more, cause shit, I gotta be behind this. You know what I'm saying? I kind of let the work speak for me for so long, cause I've been one of the forefronts of the drill music. You know, I was doing everybody mixtapes and shit back then, 10 years ago. So now it's just trying to take it to the next level.
I'm wondering how does Dirk fit into all of this, because we just seen with his last project he dropped, the most successful song isn't a drill song. It's like the song with J. Cole. It's like mainstream, which also like puts him in a whole different level. Z100 is playing it. Pop stations is playing it. Now, obviously, when I'm thinking about a OTF album, I'm thinking y'all really gonna give us the real and the raw. Is it something where like this is his outlet to also kind of get that off, because he's also dropped like dope ass singles that's always been on the project? Is it his outlet to get that off, or he's like, yo, listen, y'all got to carry the weight on this, because, you know what I mean? I think at this point, he's at that almost,
That peak where
where it's like, yo, you got to keep giving us records like that All My Life shit. But I don't know if you can dip and dabble.
Nah, you definitely can dip and dabble. I mean, that show the versatility of who he is, and I think that's always been him, because if you rewind back to 10 years ago, Dirk always covered all surfaces when it came down to the vibes of his music. He had something for the ladies. He always was attempting to make the mainstream records. And back then, they wasn't catching, you know what I'm saying? But it's always been the same Dirk. He always was trying to make mainstream records. He always had a core street records, and then he always made songs for the ladies. I think over the years, he just progressed into a bigger artist that probably about 2017, it just started to get a lot more notoriety and a lot more eyes on the shit. So I feel like with him, the All My Life record, for example, I feel like that's some shit that he been attempting to do over the years. It's just like that one that actually like is stuck. Like when he made the record, we didn't even have Cole on it. Peter had sent it to me. They had a session with Dr. Luke. Peter sent me the record that night.
So Dirk had this before, with the chorus, with the kids and everything? Or the kids?
Yeah.
Really?
The record was already the record without Cole even on it. Pete sent me the record. We was on FaceTime. He was like, what's the shit called? Like sharing your screen?
Yeah.
He played the record for me. We was on the phone for about an hour. He played me the record. And my response to the record before Cole was ever even a thing on the record, I said, this is going to be the biggest record he ever made in his life.
Really?
Swear to God.
I would imagine that y'all might be, and y'all can tell me your music taste, like y'all might be like, yo, a record like All My Life, be like, yo, man, nah, I want that Hellcat and Trackhawk type of record. I want that, you know what I mean, aha type of vibe. I want that really talking shit type of vibe, because that is more mainstream, but it's like, from where y'all come from, and usually the music that people associate y'all with, that's not the typical vibe that people think y'all gonna do.
No, but it's still like one of those records that I feel like he needed and need more, because like that's one of those records that's gonna be timeless, that kid's gonna be able to walk across stage from graduating and you know, like all kind of events. Like that's one of those timeless songs.
Facts.
And I felt like he needed that to to his he needed that on his jacket. With more though, you get what I'm saying?
I agree.
But for sure, like that was needed. Like we ain't feel like damn, bro, we wanted some. Nah, we heard that like no, for real. Like you going, like you already went places, but you going some more places with this.
So how do you get Cole on that, or how did Cole get on it?
Cole been tapped in with Dirk, man, for a long time.
Really?
He been tapped in with Dirk for a long time. All of the top tier artists, like even like Drake, we've been in the boat with Drake since we dropped Wherever I Go. That was the first feature we got from Drake 10 years ago. Wherever I Go, we thought that was gonna be the one that he was gonna hop on. That was gonna change everything 10 years ago.
Wait, why did you think he was gonna hop on that?
Because that was the conversations at the time.
So he really tapped him back then.
Yeah, we was connected with Drake 10 years ago. It just like we thought, because at the time, Chino and D-Thang, RP, both of them, they was in conversations with Drake team back then. So we was hoping that they was gonna bridge that gap, and Wherever I Go was gonna be the record that take Dirk up through there. It didn't happen. But I'm real firm on timing. Everything is timing. So I feel like at the time that it happened, which was 2018, that kind of like gave Dirk a whole new spark as an artist. Like, it's people now, it's fans of Dirk now that don't know L's Anthem, that don't know This Ain't What You Want. They ain't never heard that shit ever in their life. They ain't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
10 years ago.
It's 10 years ago. You got new Dirk fans from 2017, 2018 till now that only know the records from that era. It's like Dirk done lived in 3 eras of this rap shit.
And I'm wondering what y'all have taken from his career, right? Like, as newer artists, watching Dirk's career has been, like, incredible. He was hot. He cooled down a few times. But anytime, even when he wasn't, quote, unquote, hot, you know what I mean? Hey, somebody grab him some water?
Some water.
Yeah. Oh, water is here.
Liquor.
I feel like too though, like before that Drake album, because I was incarcerated, and I feel like he had did it before that album had just put like some icing on the cake, like he had already baked the cake, it was in the oven, it just came out with some icing on the cake when Drake just did it, because like with the love song for the streets and all that came out before the
That came out before Drake.
What about The Voice? That was
Voice
after?
came out after.
Okay, Love Song for the Streets was like, okay, like he
What year is that?
Signed to the Streets 3 too.
What year is that?
18.
Okay. So 18. So this is what I would call it. There's a slight down period for Dirk. I want to say maybe 14 or 16.
Yeah,
there you go.
When he came
And
Signed to the Streets 3 and Love Song for the Streets, when he came with that, it was like, okay, like it's back.
Yeah,
and it's better too though.
yeah, but that's one of the reasons I say that Dirk is one of them niggas who he's resilient, because a lot of people did write him off then, and I'm wondering if everybody like y'all even take some type of like notes and realizing like, yo, man, niggas was really saying, yeah, Dirk is finished, and that nigga came back, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that nigga came back and he's the biggest he's ever been.
Yeah, because I was in the South, and they used to be like, yeah, we heard a song or two of his and something like, it was like literally, they like we heard a song or two by him, it's cool, but when it comes to Chicago, we was on blase, and then after about like a month or two, or maybe 3, it was like everybody from the South was like, they had gravitated to him after those projects, like, wait, hold on, like they came back to me, like, whoa, like he him, he got it.
I think what played a part in that was in the midst of the cold spell, Dirk was kind of in that mind frame of like, I'm gonna do whatever.
Arizona's in here? What the fuck? Some ghetto shit. The water's upstairs? Oh.
Everything but the liquor, huh?
Nah, we gotta look at this. You want some liquor?
Yeah, what you got?
You want liquor?
Yeah.
Man, go get this man a cup, man. I thought y'all was like, you know what I mean? Oh, they call like in detox or some shit. I don't know drink.
No.
Man, get that, make that man a nice drink, man. I need some too, cause my cup getting empty. You drink? Yeah, I wouldn't think you drink.
So far as with that, it was like, Yeah, it was like those projects that had him like, wait a hold on, like he got better songs for the ladies. He just went in his bag, like he just went in there and found himself the right way though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and again, it's always good when you see an artist at the end of the day just like use their platform to put people on. So what does this mean to you? Like, you know what I mean? Again, like people, even me, talking about you before, you really start tapping into that, you know, music and everything. But now this is the opportunity for you to, you know, well, not even change the narrative, but bring everything that niggas knew about you and put it in music. Because again, a lot of shit, this is why I love Von, storytelling. Like, yeah, we could sit here and be like, yo, man, was he just capping? Was he trolling? But them stories hit. I said, like, to me, Von is the best storyteller of all time to me. You get what I mean?
Like I told you though, you know, to me, to me, it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally got used to being on camera. So, me being an artist, you know what I'm saying, and doing music now, I'm good at it now. You know, so at the same time, by me growing a passion for music, because music always was therapy to me before I became an artist. You know what I'm saying? I love listening to music. Music always helped me get through every situation, even when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So even when I was young, I never thought to be a rapper, but I love the music so much. Like, even when I was a kid, my grandma asked me what I want for Christmas or something. I tell her like some instruments or something like drum sets. I didn't know what I wanted to do with them, but like that's how much I used to love music. So
what were you growing up listening to? All y'all actually.
Me, as far as rap,
any type of music.
I ain't listen to country. I ain't used to listen to country or nothing like that, but I grew up listening to Benny Siegel, Styles P, Jadakiss,
Wayne,
DMX, Wayne, you feel me? Tupac my idol, you know what I'm saying?
Pac
my idol,
Pac
so
50,
you know,
okay.
a lot of my fans now, you know, they call me Zupac.
You got no Rebel or something?
I used to be insulted when they used to call me Zupac, but Tupac was talented in just different ways besides music. You know what I'm saying? He was street smart and book smart. You know what I'm saying? So his legacy still live on right now. So he was doing good with whatever he did. You get what I'm saying? So I just look at it like it's a gift and a curse because like all the bad shit starting to turn to good with me now. You know what I'm saying?
Music being therapy is such a important thing because, you know, as a fan, I've listened to so many artists who I like, and it's an interesting like dynamic, right? Like, I've listened to artists like it's like they're going through pain and they put it through music, but it's like certain things, like for example, A Boogie and Uzi, when they sing about heartbreak, which is probably affecting them, fans we enjoy it more. Like when, like listen to like even a street rapper talk about the pain and the shit he been through, whether it's losing someone, and it's kind of weird because it's your pain, but people relate to it more. And they enjoy the realness. It's not like they enjoy your pain necessarily, but you're probably like, you're matching what your experiences is with theirs. So I like anytime an artist goes in the booth and says, whatever I've been through, I'm gonna put it on, you know, put it in music, because there's always people that's gonna really gravitate towards it.
Yeah,
so
see,
really
I didn't learn that at first, and that's what I mean by I'm saying I'm starting to grow a passion for it. Because back then, even when I first started rapping, I just thought music was just about rhyming. But you have to make sense because the therapy to me, when I listen to music, for instance, Rod Wave.
Yeah.
Rod Wave, he speak the pain music, but you know, it make a lot of individuals feel down because the reason why they feel down because the shit that he rap about they going through. You get what I'm saying? So when I think about music now, the way how I made myself better is I've been through so much shit. Like, even me being vocal on the interviews I've been on lately, a lot of people didn't know I've been through the shit I've been through, you know what I'm saying? So why not talk about the shit that I've been through and get a word like it's therapy, you get what I'm saying? It's probably somebody going through something 10 times worse than what I've been through. So instead of just trying to rhyme and make everything sound good, what I used to do, that's why people tell me I'm getting better now, because now I'm really capitalizing real life, getting in there and really just talking for my soul, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just letting them know what I've been through, what I felt. Back then I was just rhyming, just trying to make some shit sound good, you know what I'm saying? To me, it was hard, but to everybody else, like, man, it's all right, but Zoo really ain't talking about shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, like, I just get that motherfucker and really just vibe, especially when I like dark beats. My voice deep, so I like dark beats. So You know, a lot of people like trap beats. Me personally, I like my own different type of beats, so that's probably what make it authentic with me because my voice already unique. And then I be having these crazy ass beats. They be like, damn, that beat hard as fuck, Zoo found. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I get on that motherfucker, now I can just talk to him and tell him what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Besides, as less I just get on the phone on the song with one of the other guys, and they already they got the vibe, and I just vibed off them. But when I be making my own music, like there's this song I got called with my guy Fly Pirate. He from Roseland area in the Hunters or whatever.
Shout out Skins, man.
Skins, yeah. And the song's so fucking hard. It's called Only God Can Judge Me, right? But one of my producers had sent me the beat, and before I even wrote to it, I was just listening to that bitch every day because the beat, it's like it was talking to me. You know how you get them certain beats, and I'm like, man, this ain't no beat I could play with. So, you know, Pirate, my guy, and I like his music, so I really just hit him up like, man, I got this beat that a motherfucker just sent me, bro. I'm finna really walk this motherfucker, but I hear you on this bitch with me, you feel me? And he just really just made it even better for me, you get what I'm saying? Because you would think it's his song. I really did it first, you feel me? But I just scooted his verse in front of mine. I really made my verse first. I'm like, man, just let me know if you fuck with it. He like, man, I fuck with it. That motherfucker crazy, bro. But he made it where I could capitalize off of what he said. So he threw himself in the front and just pushed me back on the second verse, you get what I'm saying? And he made the hook to it. It's called Only God Can Judge Me. So I'm talking about it now. So when y'all hear it, it's different because it's like I finally told a story, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how Vaughn got his own his way of creating his own music. He like a Slick Rick, a new generation Slick Rick. So when I did that, Only God Could Judge Me, everybody I play that shit for, they're like, man, Zoo, man, that's different, man. Because you talked about from when you was young, growing up with Brandy Green till you went southbound, you know, teenage years, you feel me? You gave it to him in a story motive. So like now I know how to capitalize off the music and make it sound like something. You get what I'm saying? So it's good for me now. Like I really like music. I enjoy it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, through all like the
and he being modest too, man. This nigga make everything. He got songs for the females. He got a little bit of everything, man. He really being modest up here.
Nah, they gonna hear it. Hey, through everything y'all been through, and like sitting here right now, right? Y'all pretty much, you know, y'all are really on the even. Like, y'all know you have an album coming out. Was there a point? And I'm not trying to like, you know, keep y'all in like a certain type of mindset, but like, what was probably the time in probably all y'all lives where y'all like y'all didn't see this moment happening? Like probably when you're like, yo, man, this shit is over because, you know, through life, usually a lot of people go through a lot of ups and downs, but a lot of times you're probably thinking, man, this shit is over, man. Like, yo, this shit's a wrap. You know what I mean? It might have been a time where, I don't know, like the circumstances brought you to a certain place and you're like, man, yeah, man, this shit is, like, you can't even see this happening here.
I'm going to say, man, I had got sentenced to like, what was that, 84 months. I'm like, man, like, I'm going to come home and like rap again. You know, like, I used to dibble and dabble rapping before I went to jail with my homie Rondo and shit like that. But I was like, damn, like, they gave me 84 months. Like, how am I going to be able to come home and like do this shit?
It's like 7 years, ain't it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What'd you do?
But allegedly guns and drugs.
Damn.
Yep. So I'm like, damn, like how I'm gonna be able to come home and like record, or is I'm too old to do that, or like, you know what I'm saying?
What are you thinking about at that time when somebody says, yo, you sentenced to 7 years? What's the first thing that goes to your mind? You're like, yo, fuck, this is over, man. Like at least.
No, I was 20. I was 20. Like I had just.
That's still a long
like
time.
21, but I was like, I'm still getting out of my 20s though.
Okay.
So that was the like the light at the end of the tunnel. Like that was the good thing about it. I'm like, okay, like, all right, like I'm gonna get out. I'm still be in my 20s when I come home. You know, do right in there and try to come home a little earlier. Besides that, but I'm still coming home in my 20s though. So that's what I really. And of course, bro, them living through them, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
When I'm locked up, so it's like, yeah, like, all right, bet, like, it's still some hope.
What about you?
Yeah, you know, it was a time recently fighting a murder, so it's like you think everything over.
You was fighting a murder?
Yeah.
And he beat that too, by the way.
Beat that. Yeah.
You look innocent.
I was innocent.
That's what I'm talking
Still innocent.
Okay. So, damn, okay, what's that mindset like? Because again, and this is the thing about, like, you know, there's people who are kind of like vicariously kind of like trying to see life through y'all lenses, and even your music is gonna come out to be that. Where it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like now I be crying like a bitch every day. Like, you know what I mean?
No, you gotta
have
have
shit like that.
You gotta have a strong man there. It ain't for the weak. So it was like I had a good support system. So I had Dirk, I had my brothers, I had everybody over, like just being a good support system. So it's like, we're gonna get under it. We're gonna come from under this. So it's like,
you confident? Like
Yeah.
before you knew.
I'm innocent, so that's how I'm going with that. I'm innocent, so like it's gonna prevail. So got good lawyers, 2 lawyers. Dirk we just put me in good spirits. When I call people in good spirits. But it's like it could possibly be over though, because you see people get found guilty for stuff that they ain't do all the time. So so you just gotta go through these emotions. So yeah, I was at a down point at that, man. I was like, oh, is it going? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all don't get depressed ever? Like it's just
Always
about like
depressed.
life circumstances.
you always depressed and angry, and it's not a day you ain't really angry or something. But yeah, you getting through it though. Just make the best of what you making of.
So don't tell me your lowest moment was when I reported that they kicked the door in, man.
Say what?
I said, don't tell me your lowest moment was when I reported that they kicked the door in and shit like that.
Talk too low. You say don't tell you what?
Don't tell me your lowest moment is when I reported that they basically raided the crib or whatever the case is.
When they put the murder on me?
Yeah, I know you've been through a lot of trials. I guess the full question was, at probably what moment you like, man, like this wasn't possible. Because right now, you know what I mean, y'all finna drop an album. Hopefully everything finna go up. Like y'all all making strides in y'all career. Y'all are blossoming as an artist. But I know y'all been through real life situation where, man, this was probably not on the forefront of your mind. Like you fighting a murder charge, you getting sentenced to 7 years. It's like you're not thinking about this right here. You thinking about, shit, I'm gonna make it out of this jam right here. What was it for you that you probably was just like?
It was tight for all of us around the same time, because that was the lowest part of my life, just sitting there fighting that murder charge, because it was like it slapped me in the face. Like, they charged me with a murder from 2008 to 4th of July. You feel me? That was 2014 when they kicked Dirk Doe in and arrested me. So like it was like I was already out on bond for a pistol charge, and I was going to court monthly. You get what I'm saying? I never got grabbed, never got interrogated. So when they kicked Dirk Doe in, I necessarily didn't even know that they was there for me. You know what I'm saying? How the situation went. When they put the guns on the motherfucker, I had raised my hand in the house like, yeah, they're my guns. You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel bad? Because like Dirk had some emotion at the time, and when the news comes out that they raided his crib, but it's for people who he around, you might be like, damn. Like,
it didn't necessarily, like I told you, it was a slap in the face, because wasn't none of us prepared for it. I was already ripping and running the streets and doing what I was doing. Like, police was riding past me, seeing me every day in the hood and not grabbing me. Like, it was just like, however they went, whatever the investigation was, you do the math. If they arrested me for a murder all the way from 4th of July 2008 and here this November 2014, like, where did this shit just come from? You get what I'm saying? Like, I was just seeing the police in the hood. I wasn't hiding. I was going to court. I had an open pistol case. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to court. I'm showing up at court. They letting me go back. Like, I never got grabbed from court or anything. It probably would have felt different, and I probably would have looked at it differently if it didn't go like that. But I raised my hand and told them, like, man, every gun y'all found in the house, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I thought it was just a regular raid. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to take the weight for the guns in the house, and like the lieutenant was at the top of the stairs, like, would you knock it the fuck off, man? Like, do you not know you is the reason why we here? You ain't never coming home. Like, I'm just talking. I'm thinking they talking shit. So they talking shit like, nigga, you the reason why we here. Like, I don't know if it's because I took a picture on social media.
In the first place, though? Like, I mean, in situations like that, like, why would you be like, anything you find in his mom?
I mean, like, I would not. Like, I'm a man before anything. Like, they was, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was taking my weight, but they didn't give a fuck about the guns at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, the guns wasn't never Dirk guns from the beginning with. You get what I'm saying? They just felt like he was the star, he the rapper. They lottery picked and told him, like, man, no, we finna go out here and holler, and we finna pick who the guns going on, which we already knew 9 out of 10 who they was gonna put them on anyway. You get what I'm saying?
That's how they do it?
That's how they did this shit. That's how you end up beating it, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they lottery picked because he was the rapper. They was so shocked at the crib that the crib was big as hell. They looking around this motherfucker like, damn, they got TVs hanging off the ceiling, off the wall. Like, what the fuck? Like, they was surprised and shocked, but like, they never came aggression to let me know that they was coming for me. Like, they had us all cuffed up on the couch and shit. So I'm just thinking it was just a regular raid. So when I tried to take the weight, they like, man, you ain't never coming home. You ain't never seeing daylight. So every motherfucker in his household.
They said that to you?
Yeah, they talk their little shit. Hey, whoever in this household that you love, make sure you tell them you love them dearly because it's your last time seeing them physically. You feel me? Talking that shit, and I'm just talking shit back to them. Man, y'all goof ass out of y'all just talking, man. Somebody ain't never coming home. You feel me? Whatever. I got to the station, man. They put me in the lineup, did or whatever. I sat in that motherfucker 2 days. I ain't know it was real till I was on my way to the county. You feel me? They didn't even never tell me my charges, nothing. I'm on my way to the county, man. My brother, you know, me and him both got charged with our murder on the same day.
Damn.
They grabbed him and we was on New in the bullpen or whatever, man, Diddy. And we go to our bond court and shit. He get hurt for his murder. I get hurt for my murder. I'm like, damn, a murder? I'm still thinking in my head, like, what the fuck, like, a murder? Where the fuck this come from?
When y'all get, like, either charged with a murder or whatever, y'all don't think y'all really getting back out, though, right? Like, y'all think, like, yo.
I knew I was getting out. I ain't do the shit. Man, if your name out in the streets in Chicago, man, whoever name ringing the most in the trenches, man, a lot of shit gonna get put on you. I done seen shit get put on me, and they didn't let me go just for the simple fact they had to do their research and see that I was already in jail fighting a murder. I couldn't possibly did this. I wasn't never out for this. But
You was
niggas that don't know no better be saying your name and you ain't even got nothing to do with it. It's just like a lot of niggas just be putting your name and shit just because your name ringing in the hood. You feel me? Like I done got grabbed for shit that I was literally incarcerated for. Like I done caught a pistol charge and got locked up. And this day they saying I did this. I was already in jail with fighting a gun charge. You feel me? They didn't even know. Like I got to realize, go to court. You got to wait to go to court. I have my lawyer tell my lawyer, look, I was incarcerated at the time. This couldn't possibly be me. You feel me? And then when I go to court, my lawyer let it know they let me go. They used to be mad as hell. They used to just be harassing me, period, since a shorty. Like,
So when you get to court and you find out it's a murder, like, what's going through your mind?
I ain't gonna lie to you. My head was fucked up. I'm like, shit, I was getting ready to put my skates on, shit, roll up in that motherfucker. Trust me. Shit like that, man.
You gotta shed a tear, because
you gotta face the fact. No, I ain't shit no tear, but it was days I was to myself in my cell, and I probably cried to myself, just thinking like, damn, like this shit 45. It's 45 life a motherfucker fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people I lost a daughter, I lost a son. You feel me? I lost a lot while I was in there fighting my murder charge. So like, it's times I done sat in the cell myself and cried like, damn, man, like that's the worst place to be in there fighting drama. Like you already feel like you paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had fight in me. It's just like losing people while you're incarcerated really will fuck your head up, your mental. Like it take a strong people. I seen a lot of motherfuckers give up. I done seen niggas hang themselves. I done seen motherfuckers just did the worst of the worst, man. And a lot of people can't take that shit. But I knew I was gonna see daylight. But you know, it'd be some of them days you be sitting there, you be like, damn, man, this shit tight on, man. Like you never know. It's a hit or miss with these people because if your name ringing, they gonna try to make an example out of you. I seen a lot of people that was innocent get cracked. I seen a lot of people that did it come on. You get what I'm saying? So it's a juggle with them people, man. Like
it's losing emotions too.
What? Hell yeah, you will lose emotion and think it's over with for losing emotion. You feel me? The whole time, go to trial and beat that bitch in trial. You get what I'm saying?
Hearing that 30 years, 40 years that they tell you,
Chicago fucked up, man.
30 right now.
Down south, a lot of people fight murders, man. They 20 years is their life. You get what I'm saying? You will say 20 years, like damn, I got 20 in me, man. I'm gonna go and get out them people way and take this 20. Chicago, they want to give you 45 years plus 25 years for the gun enhancement. Shit, any case getting the gun enhancement gonna hurt you itself. You feel me?
So at that point, don't the lowest points of our life right there. Like
yeah, that was the lowest part of me enough fighting that drama though, man.
Like we not coming home and all this other stuff. So we at them points we was not thinking we'd be right here at this moment right now.
Yeah, this shit, it's a blessing.
I never been in a situation where I thought about doing the FBC butter, like you know what I mean, just cooperating.
Huh?
Hey, act, man. Hey, look, hey, bro.
What happened?
What are you talking about?
All right, the 6'9". The 6'9".
You a comedian and a journalist. You a motherfucker though, man. He say just turn your whole life around. You know, it's a lot of people.
Well, people cooperate. I would cooperate.
There's a lot of people that try to carry their image like butter. They didn't know
Our goal
all that shit was gonna be illegal. But that's why you gotta stay solid.
Help people that's in need.
A lot of people
Build our
don't know that
community up.
that shit
Build
come
our
out.
family members up. We on some old other stuff. We on some.
Y'all civilians now, right?
For sure, we
Yeah.
civilians.
Yeah, so y'all could
We
cooperate.
changed our life.
Artists. Artists.
We're not gonna put ourselves in those situations to have to cooperate, bro, because we're not on that type of time no more. Our lifestyle changed, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably people that still at us and want us, but you know what I'm saying? They gonna have to do a whole lot of getting money to just get on the side of us. You feel me?
Music, positive vibes, help.
It's gonna be hard to get on the side of us, man.
This nigga, I don't believe this nigga, man.
That's it.
I don't believe this
That's
nigga.
what we on,
Nigga
though.
said positive
Nah,
vibes.
That's
for real,
the
like,
sign
that's what
we
we
going
on,
up for
though.
the cameras, man. This we on. Unity and peace, man.
Nigga, that is definitely not the OTF side. What's the OTF side?
Unity and peace. That's a new sign. That's the OTF sign right there.
So OTF is not no gang though.
Of course not. We a label.
Hey, all right, and y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all can hit me with no comment. It's okay if you do, because the feds filed a fucking Rico on the O Block. We see what happened with YSL. The police want to weaponize and turn labels into gangs. They would love to say OTF is a gang.
There's no way they're gonna be able to prove that though. We got artists from other
Talking to
countries.
Mike.
We got artists from other countries. That's OTF. You get what I'm saying? That's not even from the U.S. OTF is LLC as a record label. You get what I'm saying? It's only the family for real. We got clothing line. They cannot prove OTF is a gang when every individual that's in OTF from different parts of Chicago. None one else is not from the same block. You get what I'm saying? How could they weaponize that as a gang when we got people from UK that's signed under OTF? They don't know nothing about Chicago. How could they weaponize it as a gang? So you mean tell me if they was to do a gang conspiracy and a gang indictment just because he signed to OTF from the UK that he's involved with anything, any organized crime?
We got artists from different areas. We got an artist from Nigeria.
For real?
Yeah.
Afrobeat artists?
Huh?
Afrobeat?
Afrobeats. We gonna display that out to the world in a quick second. We got R&B singers. It just, for my stigma being the way it is, I think sometimes they miss that because it's like the R&B singer. We got a R&B singer named Sydney August. She with us. We got Noza Jordan. He from north side of Chicago. He with us. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way possible. There's no way possible. We got a Sparrow. He from Queens. You know what I'm saying? So it's no way possible that could just be what's revolving around our name. We doing all of these great things, and we got others from all around the world that's a part of this.
Who finds these talents?
I do. Sometimes
if somebody trying to get down with OTF, they're like, yo, man, I make some good music. I think they would fuck with me. How do they even become like even in the running to like, you know what I mean, maybe get with y'all?
Sometimes it'll be me.
It'll be through the passing through anybody.
Yeah, like even as big as Smirk is, he always keep an eye out for a lot of different shit. Like he one of the ones who like he be spotting certain niggas because it's certain artists who big right now that was supposed to be OTF. It just we didn't move quick enough on it. Like
really, artists that's on?
Artists that's on right now.
Give me one.
Nardo Wick.
Really?
Nardo Wick. Shout out my people at Flawless, man. Shout out Dash and Mooney, man. But we supposed to get Nardo Wick early stage.
Dirk showed him love.
Yeah.
Right, early.
Because the people he signed to, they like family to us. Originally, RP D-Thing was on them first. We was supposed to brought him over, but he got a good team behind him. They was able to maneuver and blow him up pretty fast, and we kind of dropped the ball on that one. But it's more than even just Nardo.
Who else?
It's more though, for sure.
No, I get you on that. Hey, by the way, speaking of, by the way, RPD things, like the passing of D thing, like where I thought he was fitting into the whole situation when it came to OTF and even Schmertz's career was like he was probably the guy, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, he was the guy that was overseeing a lot of shit and making shit happen.
D-Thing, the brain for sure.
And so how does that fuck everything up, and how do you even recover when that's such a, you know what I mean, you just said, like, yo, he's the brain. Like, how do you recover when some shit like that happens?
I mean, a person like D-Thing, I feel like he was one of a kind. So it's like he can never be replaced. But me and Thing, we spent a lot of time together. Like, I talk to Thing every day. Like, literally every day. That's probably one of the first people I talk to when I wake up in the morning. And we sit up and talk, and then me and him spent a lot of time with each other. So a lot of knowledge and shit I was able to gain off just running with Things. So it's like I kind of had to, at the point where we no longer have a Chino or D-Thing, I kind of got to step up in my field and kind of do what he taught me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody at that point where we no longer had these people who was like big parts to our puzzle, everybody else kind of got to step up and go harder to try to fill in that void that's missing.
Yeah, I remember a conversation I had with Dirk, and I feel like I waited almost 10 years to ask him this because, man, I'm going to be honest with you, like even watching his career, and really I feel like it's a story of a lot of artists coming up in Chicago is like when you're going through loss and trauma and you're dealing with like people really you grew up with passing away, like man, that's a crippling thing. And I remember I had to ask man, I'm like, yo, when do you really mourn? Like how does that really take place? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like we've seen a lot of artists when certain shit happen. It's like man, fuck the music after that, man. It's like yo, it's just a dub after that. You know what I mean? Like I know obviously did the project, Almost Healed, and that he said the same thing y'all said in terms of therapy, but man, that shit is crippling, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I still think, bro, he's still not all the way completely in his right mind yet. You know what I'm saying? But once you got a career, it's hard to just give up. It's plenty of times, bro, wanted to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like he done lost a lot mentally and physically, like from the J Money to the Nooskies to the Chino to the D Thing to the Von. You feel me? A lot close to him. So you got to think about this. Bro, not just dealing with mourning and going through what he going through by losing these people, because he got to deal with the critics and the fans trolling, making a blame game, like a lot of shit his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that he got to zone himself out from and still grieve in his own way and fashion and form. But don't nobody know what's going on with brother personally besides the ones that he talked to on a regular basis that he got built relationships with. You know what I'm saying? Dirk don't care for the internet. He'll disable his page with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? If it's too much on him, you know what I'm saying? And your page is a major platform. That's how he feed his family. That's how he eat. You feel me? So it's a lot of times, bro, he want to quit, but he's one of the strongest people I ever known. You know what I'm saying? Because he know how to get through certain shit. Because a person like me, with all that on my shoulder, I probably would have been gave up, brother. You
he
feel
just
me?
more so understand that
Bro, strong.
He more with how he going, but it's more so that he have more on his plate that he got people that he have to, you know what I'm saying?
It's too many people depending on him. He don't want to. He still don't want to let the world down. You get what I'm saying?
That guy's strong man. He's a strong man, so he know he got more on his plate, but he more in his own little ways. But he got us to be to be around and go through it with him. But he understand that he got other shit that he got to do. Like
most definitely, we vent to each other on a regular basis. So like we know each other pain. We know it's a lot. Like I told you, it's still a lot on brother's shoulder right now. You know what I'm saying? But he good with not showing the world like he's strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably will show you their weakness. He unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? So even if he going through something, you wouldn't know he going through nothing unless you close to him. You know what I'm saying? He know how to carry it. He know how to handle it. He's not gonna let nobody throw him off his square. He's not gonna let the blogs say what they want to say and then just get him out his character. You see, he doing something that he's not usually doing. You get what I'm saying? He gonna stay focused. That's how he's supposed to be. I'm very proud of brother. Like he showed us a lot on how to move and how to dictate the pace when it comes to certain shit. When it comes to this music shit, 'cause it's a lot. Like I told you, I was scared of the cameras once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta know how to talk and know how to move. You know, like Dirk. Like
That's evolution for you, though. I'm proud of your evolution. I never thought you'd be sitting here like actually.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought niggas would only see you like in a motherfucking alley or some shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
at it again.
Stay on that. You stay on that with me, man. You on that. You forever on that with me.
Wait.
I didn't think Dirk would sit down and talk with you. To be
Really?
honest with you, I didn't. No, you know what I'm saying.
I could have seen that happening. I watched Dirk. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, and this is why, like, it was so interesting. Like, I think a lot of people thought, like, even me and Dirk sitting down, like, it was like, bro, I've covered this man's career since it started.
Most definitely, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, some people in the industry was trying to weaponize, like, oh no, this is some young boy. No, like, I covered everything about it. I had a whole page dedicated to if this nigga slipped and fall. Bands, you know. You know what I mean? To me, I was watching, and by the way, me and Dirk, we always had personal conversations all the way. Man, I remember in times when, shit was a little slow for him. Like, yo, if he hit me like, yo, Ak, I need this, I always told him, I said, man, I owe a lot of what's going on with me to y'all. There ain't nothing y'all gonna ask me for. I'm gonna say no to ever. And then when he started blowing up, I'm hitting him. I'm like, yo, man, I'm proud of you, man. Like, nigga, you doing some shit I ain't never think you would get to. So I saw it happening. Maybe not at that point, but I saw it happen at some point because, yo, through and through, I'm so proud of where Dirk has brought it to. He's just not a drill artist. He's a mogul and CEO. So now I look at y'all, and I see I have the same opportunities. I know y'all got to go, so let's wrap up here. But what should I expect, or what should a fan actually expect? they about to tune into the album, right? Yeah. What should they expect from all of y'all, and what are y'all trying to prove?
Our hard work and advocacy, like we just,
too,
we want to show the world that, you know what I'm saying, we ready for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we want to show them everything that we set, the months that we set, the 5 months we've been working on this tape together, you know what I'm saying? We want to just show them our different creativity, like everything that we've been doing, we standing on, you know what I'm saying? We not just out here just to be playing around, just to be playing no more. We trying to build a whole different type of a lane for ourselves, so the world could look at us differently now and just stop looking at us like, damn, like you said, you thought you would rather see me in the alley somewhere. Like it's we all got different creativity, man. It's time to put this shit in our music and let everybody see that it's a different side of us. You know what I'm saying?
For real, though, definitely.
Also, within this album and then just moving forward, just from us as a whole, it's just kind of displaying that no matter where you from or what you come up around, that the sky's the limit. You can still make it in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's trenches everywhere. It's poverty everywhere. So we kind of trying to be the examples of what it's like to make it come up out of poverty. You see what I'm saying?
Do y'all really feel like that though? Like for example, I've always like Chicago just seem a little bit tougher than everybody everywhere else. Do y'all go to other places and be like, like whether y'all in Florida, y'all be like, man, I know there's trenches here. Do y'all keep that same respect, or y'all like, man? Because I've heard that where people be like, yo, a nigga from Chicago goes somewhere else and just think it's sweet type shit.
No.
We be showing love. We be showing love for real, for the most part.
Yeah, we know it's everywhere, but you could definitely expect a lot of new music from all of us going into 2024 and in 2024 to like really just show them how OTF really coming though as a whole. But we definitely gonna be dropping a lot of music, going crazy, finna turn this bitch up.
Us building, having fun, showing y'all just different personalities, different experience, like just getting us a look into all of us.
Showing what we doing to the communities, for the communities, all that. Like that's what we on though.
Hey, I wish all y'all the best of luck. Again, I don't care what y'all tell me. Which, by the way, it's a good thing for the music. Like you want somebody like me to believe it. You know what I mean? Even if it's not true, it's fine. Like it's part of the image. You know what I mean? Again. It shouldn't be true because obviously you don't want to get in legal problems, but like a part of music is like, you know, that's why I make it like an album, Nightmare from the Trenches. Like that people could, we giving you a perspective that, you know, y'all never lived this lifestyle. We're going to give you our view of it. Might not be real, but the fans supposed to think it's real. It's like going to a haunted house. You know what I mean? You know really ain't no ghost popping up on you, but you got to be in the mindset that, oh shit, it's going to be like that for you to be scared. So, you know, I wish all y'all the best of luck, man. You know, I definitely hope to see y'all again. I know I'm definitely going to see y'all again.
Facts.
And this is just another sequel and another chapter in the OTF movement. You know what I mean? Is that my man from Empire? You from Empire? Nah. You from Empire? Cause y'all dropping Empire, right?
Nah, we dropping with Alamo, man.
From Alamo.
Yeah, shout out Todd, man. We dropping this one. We dropping this one through Alamo Records.
Oh shit, the bag was secured.
Yeah, man. The bag on the floor, man. Shout out Todd, man.
Holy shit, that's cause y'all dropped the last one on Empire, didn't it?
Yeah, that was our last project.
Yo, Ghazi, you got to get back with the bag for these boys.
Shout out Ghazi too, man. Ghazi gave us that first opportunity. He a good dude. But
they dropped the bag.
That was our last. The Louis Bros 2 was our last album on Empire, man. This moving forward, we gonna be fucking with Alamo.
Definitely, man. Hey, yo, listen. The next time, hopefully, we sitting here with more of the collective team. Hopefully, we even have a Smirk here. Hopefully, we talking about either Deluxe or we talking about another project. Or, in reality, hopefully, I could get y'all individually and we talking about y'all upcoming album or something like that on the solo level. You feel me? Yo, I appreciate all y'all coming out, man. Listen, I could have a 3-hour conversation with probably all of y'all about random stories, but I do know y'all got to go. I appreciate you, bands. I appreciate all y'all for coming and just showing me love. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've covered just Chicago as a whole in general, but, you know, to watch y'all boys just kind of keep leveling up, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Sure. That's how the story should continue. You feel me? Yeah. Yo, until next time, man, thank you for watching another episode of Off the Record podcast. It's been Big Act, you know, and of course, until next time, we out.